So, you want to go into the Mac lab for the first time, but you're nervous, aren't you? Well, Jimmy, today's your lucky day, because I'm your NEIT Mac Lab guardian angel, and I'm here to guide you through it. So why don't you just go ahead and open up the door, huh? See what's inside. Don't worry, Jim. I'll be there with you the whole time. It's glorious, isn't it? The NEIT Mac Lab is an amazing resource for the video and audio production students here at the school. With over 20 Apple Mac Pros stocked with the latest top-of-the-line video and audio software, and over 10 audio booths where you can mix audio and record voiceovers and more, there's really no limit to the amount of creative projects that you could accomplish in the Mac Lab. Why don't you explore a little bit? Whoa there! Before you do anything, we need to go over a few rules first. Yes, Jameson, the Mac Lab does have a few rules. Well, first off, the lab is only for students in the communications department. Hold it! We're not done yet. Now, there is no food or drinks allowed in the lab at any time. So... right. Now, when you're trying to get into the lab to work, remember that scheduled classes have priority for workstations, and use of a workstation is at the discretion of the lab supervisor. There is also no instant messaging allowed in the labs. And if you notice anything wrong with the equipment, please go to the lab supervisor immediately. There's no cell phones allowed in the lab either, buddy. So, now that you know the rules, take a look at your station, and let me point out a few of the things you're going to be working with. To the right of your computer is your video deck, better known around here as a clamshell, and an audio box. Well, as you can see, you have the good old Mac Pro in front of you. Now, if you drag your mouse to the bottom of the screen, you'll see a ton of programs on the computer. Over there on the left, you'll see that clapper icon. Now that's Final Cut Pro, where you'll be doing your video editing. Over near the middle there, you'll see Adobe Photoshop and Adobe After Effects. That's what you'll use for graphics and motion graphics. And of course, there's a ton of other programs for video and audio production, and even Microsoft Office Suite. Now, I bet you're excited to use all this stuff, aren't you? But you're worried. Are you going to be overwhelmed? Will you be able to figure out how to use all this stuff? Is it even worth it to try? Well, I can definitely help you with that, buddy. Just listen to what this student had to say about the Mac Lab.
I'd say on a scale of 1 to awesome, it's about a 9.
He was great, wasn't he? Do you feel better now? Great! Now, there's just one more thing I want to show you. If you could just get up and go around the corner, you can see our audio booths. Go ahead and take a look inside the booth, Jimmy. I know, right? The audio booths have their very own Mac Pros connected to a professional soundboard, condenser microphone, monitors, and all that jazz. Well, Jimmy, now you've seen the audio booths. Now, they're all pretty much the same, so there's really no point in looking in any others. Oh! Hey!
Hi.
So, there's a sign-up sheet that you have to check to see if someone's, using a booth.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. So, close the door?
Sure.
So, now that you've gotten to know the Mac Lab here at NEIT, you're ready to do some amazing work. Now get out there, buddy!
Answer me. Okay. Work. Now get out there, buddy. Oh, shit. It's just like, well, Jimmy. Just get out. Well, Jimmy.
Start from the beginning.